The Nuggets bounced back to take Game 3 from the Miami Heat on their home floor in dominant fashion, winning by 15 to go up 2-1 in the finals, behind an absolutely historic night by Jokic and Murray. Murray set the tone early in this game, scoring 4 out of the Nuggets' first 5 baskets. Then, Jokic took over for the rest of the first quarter, scoring or assisting on the next 6 baskets for the Nuggets. The duo had their hands all over the first quarter, scoring or assisting on 11 out of the 12 made Nuggets shots. The Nuggets struggled to start the second with Jokic on the bench in the very few minutes that he rested, going 2 for 8 without it. Malone knew he needed to get Jokic back in the game and called the timeout really fast. Once Jokic checked back in, the Nuggets offense was back up and running with a 2-man game of Murray and Jokic running the show. The duo would go on to assist or score on 7 out of the last 9 Nuggets made shots to close the half. In the first half alone, Jokic and Murray scored or assisted on 19 of the Nuggets' 21 made field goals and put up elite stat line. Jokic got 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists in the first half alone, and Murray dropped a cool 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists on a combined 13 for 23 from the field. They were the entire Nuggets offense in the first half, and the Heat couldn't slow them down at all. They were throwing different looks at them, trying to press them full court, and no matter what they did, Jokic and Murray always had a counter for it. Heading into the third quarter, despite the dominance from the two of them, it was only a 5-point lead for the Nuggets, and the game could have and looked like it could have gone either way. But Jokic and Murray were not done fully controlling this game. They went on to score or assist on 7 out of the first 8 Nuggets made field goals to open the third, with Jokic completely taking over the game, scoring at will on Bam or any other unlucky Heat defender who got switched on to him. Whenever Denver needed a bucket, Jokic was ready, going shot for shot with guys like Jimmy and the entire Heat's offense in the third quarter. The duo went on to score or assist on 9 out of the 13 made field goals in the third quarter, but the real hero of the third was the rookie Christian Braun, who had a breakout game and scored 6 points in the last 3 minutes of the quarter, which included a nasty transition dunk off a steal to completely take the crowd out of the game. Christian Braun deserves a lot of shine for this run. He brought the needed hustle and energy that the Nuggets were clearly lacking in game 2. He showed no signs of hesitation, even going right at Jimmy in transition and scoring, which was crazy to watch in real time as you're thinking, no, don't do that, man. Like, slow it down, just take it easy, dribble the ball out. But he did not hesitate and went right into Jimmy and finished through the contact, no problem. Bruce Brown was also great coming off the bench, playing really impactful defense and just being able to apply pressure onto the Miami Heat defense at all times. He was really hustling out there like Christian Braun and brought that needed hustle and energy to impact the game. While Bruce Brown's numbers might not show it with only like 5 points, but he did tally 3 blocks and his impact was very, very obvious. Now, let's get back to the greatest show in basketball, Jokic and Murray's 2-man game. They kept up the amazing play in the fourth quarter, scoring or assisting on 6 out of the Nuggets' 7 made field goals in the entire quarter. It got a little bit shaky for the Nuggets in the fourth after the Heat started to trap Murray off the high pick and roll with Jokic, resulting in a lot of turnovers for Murray to open up the fourth. But like they always do, the Nuggets and Jokic and Murray adjusted their game plan and got their offense back and running, with guys like Christian Braun cutting to the baseline for more outlets for Murray after he got trapped, or Murray simply just getting out of the trap and getting the ball to Jokic, who would then continue to play. Christian Braun kept up his high level of play in the fourth quarter, being the only other Nugget to make his own shot that wasn't assisted or scored by Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic in the fourth. The Heat did go to their zone a good amount in the fourth, but it was pretty ineffective at stopping the Nuggets from getting into the paint where they were living all game. The Nuggets took 12 out of their 13 shots in the fourth quarter in the paint or the restricted area. The zone, however, did let Miami Heat trap Murray off the pick and roll like I talked about before, but once again, the Nuggets had that figured out after a couple of plays and just started picking apart the zone and the trap. Jokic and Murray both finished the night with historic box scores. Jokic put up the first ever 30, 20, and 10 game, 32 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. He did this while also getting 2 blocks, and he also did this on 68% true shooting, which was absolutely elite. Murray was just as elite, I feel like, putting up 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists on a scolding 76% true shooting. They together made history, being the first teammates ever with a 30-point triple-double in any game, let alone an NBA Finals. But the absurdity of their play doesn't stop there. Jokic and Murray combined for 66 points, 31 rebounds, and 20 assists on 20 for 35 on twos, 4 for 8 from 3, and 14 for 16 at the free throw line. For comparison, here are the stats for all of the Heat starters. The Heat starters scored 66 points combined through all 5 of them. grabbed 25 rebounds, all 5 of them, and 12 assists. They did this on 8 for 30 shooting from 2, 5 for 19 from 3, and 15 for 19 from the free throw line. When 2 guys are outplaying and scoring just as many points as all 5 of your starters on offense, it's going to be hard to win that game. It doesn't matter if KCP or Michael Porter Jr. don't show up for the Nuggets. Jokic and Murray are capable of doing so much on the offensive end that they can make up for those guys having off nights, and that is what was clear in Game 3. Close it off, here's one last stat to go and show how dominant the two were. Jokic and Murray scored on 34 out of the Nuggets' 41 made field goals. Like, just wow. That was a beautiful game to watch from the two of them, and I hope we get to see these guys play together forever, or for as long as they're both playing.